Hi everybody, I'm Jeannie with Heart Smart Highway, and I'm going to prepare a meal for you today, and I'm going to video it as I go along. First of all, I'm going to make this nice slaw out of this organic broccoli slaw. This kind of saves on chopping everything up. I'm going to add a little bit of onion and some dried cranberries and some walnuts, and then I'm going to use walnut oil as the base. Hi everybody, I'm Jeannie with Heart Smart Highway, and I'm going to prepare a meal for you today, and I'm going to video it as I go along. First of all, I'm going to make this nice slaw out of this organic broccoli slaw. This kind of saves on chopping everything up. I'm going to add a little bit of onion and some dried cranberries and some walnuts, and then I'm going to use walnut oil as the base. So that took about 3 minutes to prepare. Nothing to it. I've got the onion in, I got the walnuts, the cranberries, olive oil, not olive oil, but walnut oil, and then I added some balsamic pomegranate vinegar and a little sea salt and pepper, and it is good to go. I'm going to pop this into the refrigerator to let it sit while I get my fish out and get it prepped. So I bought this fresh cod, wild caught cod, yesterday at the fish counter, and I'm going to bake it. I'm going to make a sauce that I'm going to bake it in out of grass-fed butter, capers, lemon juice, red pepper, and sea salt. So I've put my cod in this baking dish lined with foil, and I'm making a sauce out of the grass-fed butter with capers, lemon juice, minced garlic, and cayenne pepper. And when the butter gets melted and I get it all mixed up, I'm going to pour that over top of the cod, and I've got my oven preheating at 400, and that'll cook approximately 15 minutes. I've got my cod in the oven. It's going to bake for, like I said, about 15 minutes, and that is uncovered, so I just wanted to let you know that. The next thing that I'm going to put together is, in the vegan world, they call it shiitake bacon. And I'm going to take these shiitake mushrooms and I'm going to slice them up, and I'm going to marinate them in tamari. I use this in place of soy, and also some olive oil, and let them marinate for about 5-10 minutes. This is how I'm slicing the mushrooms up. I just want to let you know, you just slice them up. So here's my shiitake mushrooms marinated with the tamari and the olive oil, and then I added a little bit of salt. So I'm going to let them marinate for a few minutes while I get this cauliflower prepped, and I'll let you know what I'm going to do with that. So I washed the cauliflower and patted it dry. Then I cut right in the center of the cauliflower. I cut 2 slices out about 3/4 of an inch thick. So I got that one and I got that one. I've got some olive oil heating in my pan, and I'm going to sear the cauliflower on both sides. So I got the first piece of cauliflower in there, searing the first side, and then I'm going to mix up a mixture with some olive oil, turmeric, ground cumin, oops, not sage, I need to get my ginger out. Anyway, ginger, and then I'm going to chop some fresh cilantro, and I'm going to put it in this bowl. So when I get all of it seared, then before I put it in the oven, I'm going to baste it with this mixture. I just took the fish out of the oven, and it is looking awesome. So I'm going to kind of slightly cover that up and set it aside, because now I'm going to need the oven for my cauliflower. So my cauliflower steaks are ready to go in the oven. I sauteed them on both sides with the little marinade sauce that I told you about. I've got fresh cilantro on top of them, and I'm putting them in a 400-degree oven for approximately 15 minutes. While the cauliflower is cooking, I'm going to go back to my shiitake bacon. I'm going to get it cooked, and then I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do with that. Cauliflower's in the oven, and now I have grapeseed oil heating up in my pan, and I'm going to place the mushrooms in the grapeseed oil and get them just slightly crisp. Here's the mushrooms cooking up. I'll let them cook probably 4 or 5 minutes on that one side, then I'll flip them over and give them about the same amount, because I do want them to crisp up to mock bacon. Okay, so here's my shiitake bacon all cooked up and crisped up. I have chopped up a green onion and have some shredded cheese. So when my cauliflower steaks come out, I'm going to melt some of the cheese on it, and I'm going to put the bacon and the scallions on top of it, and then I'm going to plate it with the fish and the slaw. Just took the cauliflower out of the oven. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the cheese and the onion and the mushroom, and I'm going to pop it back in the oven just until the cheese is melted, and then I'll get everything plated. Okay, going back in the oven briefly. Okay, so here's the finished plate. I have baked cod with a lemon caper sauce and a broccoli slaw with walnut oil and pomegranate vinegar, and a cauliflower steak with cheddar cheese, green onions, and shiitake bacon. Looks awesome. Can't wait to see how it all tastes. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.